What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne, back with another video, and today we are here at Atlanta Classic Cars to check out the all-new 2017 Mercedes-Benz C-Class Cabriolet. I follow my friend Jesse on Instagram, and I saw a photo of a C-Class Cabriolet in selenite gray with a red soft top, so it must be here, and I had to come and take a quick look at it. So this isn't going to be a technical review, it's just going to be a nice casual video, just a first look. So let's go check the car out. So this is the brand new 2017 C-Class Cabriolet, shown in selenite gray. It has cranberry leather interior with a soft top that is red to match the interior. Can you put the top down? And one thing that's really cool, I like this about certain soft tops, they're thick so you can't see the supports when the top is raised. So that's pretty awesome. And it's nearly silent when the top is in motion. So let's take a look inside. As you can see here, you have the cranberry red leather interior, perforated seats with the air scarf, this car looks pretty nice. And we have the S-Class Cabriolet next to it for comparison. As you can tell, there's definitely some design cues that have transferred from the S-Class Cab to the C-Class Cab. And I'll just go ahead and lower the top to the S-Class Cabriolet so you can see the interior of that. Again, nearly silent soft top operation. This car features a thick 3-layer acoustic soft top. And it also has red leather interior. So let's go back to the C-Class cab's interior for a quick comparison. As you can see, it's a little smaller, but much more affordable. And has that same sporty appearance with the sleek lines on the side paneling of the car. Just two great looking cars, but two very different price points. So some of the specific details the cars have that are similar are the tail lamps here. As you can see, the S-Class Cabriolet has the narrow tail lamps where they're integrated into the trunk lid. And then coming over to the C-Class Cabriolet, they're slightly different, but they're similar at the same time, integrated into the trunk lid as well. And they both have these small spoilers on the trunk lids as well. So looking at the front of the S-Class Cabriolet, you can see the headlights and the hood have been transferred over to the C-Class Cabriolet somewhat. So these cars really resemble each other, which is not necessarily a bad thing. With the C-Class Cabriolet, you're getting a car that looks somewhat as nice as the S-Class Cabriolet, but for a much lower price point. Car is just beautiful. Look at these sharp lines that go across the length of the car. Now let's take the new C-Class Cabriolet for a spin and see how it drives. Okay, so we're riding in the new C-Class Cabriolet, and the first thing I notice is how light this car feels and how quick the throttle response is. It feels really nice. The transmission's nice and smooth, and I love the way my hands fit within the steering wheel. So it's a thicker steering wheel than you'll find in most cars, so it gives you a better sensation on control of the car in general. So while we're stopped, I'm gonna go ahead and put the air cap system up, which consists of a wind deflector behind me and then a variable airfoil on the top of the windshield. The air cap system is able to move the air above the cockpit, and then the wind deflector stops the turbulent air from re-entering the cockpit while the car is in motion. So this car rides remarkably smooth. It's a really comfortable ride. So One of the things I like about the C-Class Cabriolet is like it's a sporty car, but not too sporty. You know, the ride is not hard. You're not going to get beat up by the time you arrive at your destination. But it's also a luxury sedan at the same time, so you're kind of getting a mix of the best of the both worlds. The C-Class has come a long way because this car seems very light and fast. I drive a 2006 SL500, and that has a 5-liter V8 which produces 302 horsepower. But driving this new C-Class, it feels almost as quick as my car. I'm truly amazed on how much progress the C-Class has made over the past couple years. So we have the windows up, the air deflector up, and I feel like I don't have to scream to have a conversation in the car. The cabin remains somewhat quiet, and we're doing about 60 miles per hour, so you can have a conversation no problem. And another benefit to the wind deflector system is that if you want to listen to music or take calls while driving on the highway, like there's no screaming or turning up the volume to the point where you're gonna blast your eardrums out. So my very first impressions of this car is it rides pretty great. So the interior is pretty nice as well. As you can see, black leather on the top, as you would expect from Mercedes-Benz. You have contrast stitching going the length of the dash, and then you have this open pore ashwood trim, and then your standard controls. You know, everything is really familiar, so I feel right at home in this car. Let's put the top up really quickly. So just press down on this button in the center console, and then you can see the soft top start to go up. It's a nice thick soft top, and it keeps the cabin pretty quiet while it's raised. So you get the open airness benefit of having a convertible, but when the soft top is raised, you get the quietness of a coupe. The C-Class feels light, and it does not feel underpowered at all. So when the AMG variant comes out, I mean, that car is just simply going to be a beast. I can't imagine how anybody could harness all that power. You're definitely going to need to take that car to the track to fully appreciate its capability. That was just a quick drive on the new C-Class Cabriolet. Again, this car feels great. It doesn't feel too much like a sports car. Easily, you could drive this car comfortably every day. It's made for everyday use to be enjoyed, and it has stunning looks that resemble its bigger brother, the S-Class Cabriolet. That was a quick overview of the 2017 C-Class Cabriolet. It rides pretty nicely. Hopefully pretty soon we can get into this car and do an in-depth technical review and see what other features this car has to offer. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.